Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to Commodities Update video. And today we'll be looking at technical analysis on natural gas, UNG, US dollar, oil, gold, and silver. We'll be keeping things simple and looking at the support and resistance levels. All right, let's get started. And if you guys learned anything, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. And now we're looking at NG, natural gas, on the 12-hour time frame. And currently, we pretty much made enough room on this bounce that now we have to see if the bulls are serious about taking this higher, if they can make a potential trend change. So a trend change is a higher high, a higher low, and a higher high. So higher low just means that the pivot of the low is higher than the prior low, and a higher high just means it's higher than the prior pivot high. So currently this is the prior pivot high, and this is the higher low, and now we just need to make a higher high for that trend to change on the 12-hour time frame. So let's see if the bulls can do that. If they can't, this is looking a little bit like a weekly bear flag. So we go to the weekly chart time frame. And if you guys' chart looks different than mine, make sure to click B80J, the adjusted chart, so you don't get contract gaps. So your chart would look like mine. So you measure from the top of the move to the bottom of the move. And you can see this is one initial drop. And if bulls cannot take it over above 0.382, which is this yellow box, 38.2% retracement. That just means that it retraced 38.2% of the entire drop. And that means it's a bear flag. If it just chops around here, bounce, a weak bounce, and then chops around, that's the sign of a bear flag, means weak bounces. So, but if the bulls can start confirming daily uptrends from here, then there's a good chance that we may negate that weekly a bear flag. So let's see if they can do it. So, big enough bounce, big pullback, but we did bounce, end of the day. And let's see if they can hold that level and get over this daily MA12 and confirm some uptrends. Yeah, if not, we pretty much are just rejecting from prior support, right? Very, very clear. This was the prior all-time low. And it acted as support here as well. Bounce, you can see big bounce here as well. Tried it again right there, another bounce. So it's a quadruple bottom. Essentially, it broke below that. Now we came back to test it, and I'm just acting as resistance for day one. So pretty much bulls need to get above this. Prior support, now it's acting as resistance. If they can get above that, I want to see it act as support, bounce off of it, then it's a good sign. So let's see if they can do that. Yeah, very clear. You can see we try to test there as well. And ideally, we bounce tomorrow. Let's see where we bounced. Is it the end of the day? It was the end of the day drop. Slight bounce here, but it's a big drop end of the day. So let's see if they can do it. If not, probably shaping up a weekly bear flag. UNG, similar idea. Prior resistance, now acting as support. Support. Now acting as resistance. And it's pretty much just this guy, right? We did have a slight break below this prior low, but we came up and bounced from it. So if NatGas can get over its resistance, then UNG will likely be able to form and break through above that and probably come back into this channel. And we'll see about that later this week. All right, let's take a look at US dollar. US dollar similar, still just doing its equilibrium. Go to the weekly chart. Go up, big go down, big go up, big go down. And we're getting our FOMC meeting pretty quick, end of this month. So we'll be able to know if the rate decision is going to be a hold or a cut. Most likely scenario right now is pricing in, I think, about 90%. It's going to be a hold, but anything can happen as Bank of Canada has a rate cut likely tomorrow. It'll probably be their second cut. So we'll see what the Bank of Canada does, and who knows what Jerome's going to do end of this month. But if we do get a cut, then the dollar will likely break bear out of this tightening range that we have right now. So we'll see what if it cuts or not. If it's a hold, probably it'll just tighten up into September. Yeah. All right, oil. Oil, very clear tightening range as well. We've been talking about this one for months. Go to the weekly charts. move up, big move down, big move up. See how this move doesn't get above the prior move, big move down. This move doesn't get below the prior move, big move up. Same thing, almost got over it, didn't. Now it's just tightening up, continuing, coming back down. So probably going to come down closer to the bottom of the range, but won't break it if it decides to continue to tighten up. So yeah, bigger picture tiny range, very clear on oil. No fake outs anywhere here. Yeah, just continue to trade whatever the chart tells you. Don't try to assume what it's going to do. And gold. So we had this drawn out, I think last weekend or 2 weeks ago. And I was saying that this is pretty much the only resistance we can see because it's all-time highs. There's nothing above us. And now it's actually 3 touches. So that's a clear rejection there. But we kind of came back to this prior support, which is the prior resistance level. Prior resistance now it's acting as support. Weak bounce, but let's see if it's a weak bounce and we start retracing back, that's a daily bear flag. And then if we break the lows, that's a daily downtrend confirm. And that means we're probably likely going to come back down to test this 2291 zone if that happens. But if it's a strong bounce, we get more follow through tomorrow, and we form a daily uptrend back, then I'm looking back up to this uptrending resistant line again. But ideally, you want to see silver lead, so which is not doing right now. That's how weak silver is. So that's not a good sign for the metals. If we do start seeing bigger bounces on silver leading, then we may have a chance to go up higher. Currently, it's not the case at this moment. It's a very weak bounce. This is still a daily bear flag at this moment. Can't get above prior day's high. It's definitely a red flag here. So, and if it's pretty much sitting at this current support, bounce off of here, right? And this is bounce off of here again, but it's a weak bounce this time compared to the other 2 times. So this, if it bounces again and chops around very weakly here, and then it breaks, that's a liquidation break, and that's likely a bear flag, and it will likely head lower from there. So be careful for that. So this is pretty much the levels we need to play off of. Today's low and yesterday's high is pretty much that level we're playing off of right now. So we'll see if it breaks. Well, I'm not playing off of it, but it's the levels bulls and bears are watching to see which way this is going to break. All right, so I got for you guys. If you guys have any questions, feel free to comment below. And I might do the stock market video tomorrow. I'll see how the market is. And I'll see you guys Thursday for commodities. And for sure on the weekend, I'll do stock market video as well. And have a good rest of you guys' week.